This is Great Chefs of France, featuring some of the country's top artisans from Rouen to Lyon, from Paris to Cannes. Welcome to a culinary tour of some of the world's preeminent dining destinations. This time from Salou, Bernard Boisseau. From Paris, Michel Rostaing. And from Rouen, Sébastien Desjardins.
Bernard Loiseau is the chef-owner and force majeure of La Côte d'Or in Salou. In addition, the three-star chef owns two restaurants on the left and right bank of the Seine in Paris. Tante Marguerite and Tante Louise both offer Burgundian comfort food, like this first course, mushroom soup.
Bonjour, je suis Bernard Loiseau, donc restaurateur à Saulieu en Bourgogne. Et donc nous allons vous préparer la soupe de cèpe. Voici les ingrédients, des cèpes bien fermes, petits cèpes magnifiques.
The chef describes the ingredients he will use. These are porcini mushrooms. They've been trimmed and sliced. He says they smell very good. He'll also use poultry stock, milk, butter, garlic puree, salt, and pepper.
Sel et poivre du moulin.
As the chef prepares to sauté the mushroom slices, we'll revert to the direct translation from Marc Cosnard de Crozet.
We put them one by one at a time. Put the mushrooms in the butter.
Porcini mushrooms are very difficult to find fresh in the States. Generally, they are purchased dried and require rehydration before use. They have a very strong woodsy flavor and an almost meaty texture.
And we make them golden brown on each side.
Voilà, bien doré.
Okay, now they're golden brown.
Après,
Next,
une fois que le cèpe est bien doré,
once it's
on met
golden
le jus de
brown,
volaille dedans.
we put the poultry stock in with it to deglaze.
Et de faire dorer les cèpes.
You have to
Avec
really,
le fond de volaille donne plus de goût au cèpe. Le cèpe était comme ça, nature, sans
by,
sans le poêler.
by
ça, c'est
browning
moins bon.
the mushrooms, it gives much more flavor to the poultry stock once you add it.
Après, assaisonner,
Then we season a
sel,
little bit of salt,
poivre du moulin.
fresh pepper,
Voilà. Et maintenant, laissez cuire à plus vite.
and now we let it cook for 10 minutes. The whole point of my cooking is cooking without fat. We want to do natural cuisine. We only use some butter to lightly brown it, and the rest is with water.
Maintenant dans le blender pour faire la purée, pour faire la soupe de cèpe. Voilà. Et maintenant mixte. Vas-y.
C'est là où on coupe.
Vas-y, mets le couvert.
What are you doing? We have to add, then we add a little bit of garlic puree. Then we strain it. We strain the mixture. This way we get the flavor of the porcini. It's a really nice flavor. It's very strong. See, we removed everything we didn't want, all the impurities, and we just have the velvety soup. And whisk it well. There, it's perfect. And this is the soup. And no cream, no butter, it's natural, and lots of flavor. Natural cuisine, lots of flavor. You put a little bit of milk. And there we have the perfect consistency. There's the perfect soup. And here we have some fried porcini garnish. It has to be crunchy. We put this at the last minute of the soup. That way, when we eat it, we have the crunchy mushroom. And this we fry. There, that's the whole dish. There you go.
Restaurant Michel in Paris is the domain of Michel Rostang. He grew up cooking and represents the fifth generation of chefs in his family. He grew up in the classic French culinary rubric, so has a passion for seasonal products and new items. Here's poached and roasted veal knuckle in braising juice. For this dish, we will carry Marc Cosnard de Closet's translation.
Donc je vais
tremper dans de l'eau.
First thing we do is
Et je vais le
blanch
faire
it,
bouillir.
just let it boil in some water.
Voilà, donc
Carrot, onion, celery, and leek will be added to the poaching liquid.
voilà, notre jarret a bouilli.
So now our veal has boiled, it's blanched.
He changes the water and adds the vegetables.
Un peu de persil, que de persil pour mettre un bouquet garni, non? Voilà. Le fond de braisage.
This is cooked slowly for 2.5 to 3 hours.
So first I took the poached veal knuckle out of the poaching liquid, and it actually cooled in the poaching liquid. Now putting it in this braising pan, then I'm making a braising sauce with little bits of veal which have cooked for a long time and vegetables that were used in the poaching sauce. I'm going to strain this out to make my braising juice. It's very important not to use
Morceaux de viande.
veal bones to make this juice, but to only use pieces of veal meat.
Qu'on a fait. Il doit pouvoir se manger à la cuillère. C'est là la qualité de la cuisine.
It's important that the veal juice that we're using should be so tasty you can just eat it with a spoon.
Donc, on va arroser notre jarret avec le bon jus de veau.
Now we baste the veal with the braising juice.
Et on va le mettre pour une vingtaine de minutes,
We'll put it in the
tout en
oven
l'arrosant très souvent.
for about 20 minutes, basting it often.
At 375 degrees.
Cuit et doré.
After 20 minutes in the oven, you can see the veal is nice golden brown. It's completely
Là,
cooked.
nous avons notre jus de cuisson.
This is our cooking juice,
Et on va assaisonner.
which we're going to season. Now we strain the cooking juice into the serving platter. So we're going to prepare
De verre poireau.
some leek green baskets.
Donc, on enroule sur un cercle, en fait,
What we,
sur un moule.
what we do is we take the leek greens, roll them around
Le
a
poireau est blanc.
mold.
On
They've been
le
blanched.
bien.
We roll it around this mold.
Et là, maintenant, on va le frire sur son moule.
And then we're going to deep fry them.
The veal is served with risotto, which contains blanched peeled green peas, butter, pea paste, and canta cheese.
Donc on enlève la peau de...
And now we're going to peel the actual peas.
Only in France.
C'est un travail de patience. Hein.
Takes a lot of patience to do this. Then we add the peeled peas to the risotto.
A compound butter that was mixed with the pea paste is added. Also grated Cantal cheese, which is made in the Cantal region. It has a yellow color and piquant flavor.
Voilà.
The risotto is served in the leek leaf rounds.
On y va. Voilà, le jarret est très moelleux, il n'est pas sec.
So it's very soft, it's very moist.
Un petit peu poché, enfin beaucoup poché et un petit peu rôti.
Because it was poached for a while, a long while actually, and then roasted for a
Très
little
goûteux à
while.
l'intérieur.
La Maison Trogir, the namesake of the famed family, is almost a tourist attraction at Roanne. Michel, son of one of the original owner chefs, has maintained its preeminence. Shown on the left here with pastry chef Sébastien Desjardins, they present a blockbuster dessert called a crepe cake. Chef Desjardins begins by scraping a vanilla bean and adding to milk. The milk goes over heat. The chef has already started egg whites in an electric mixer. Chef Foie Gras is explaining that they have to be started slowly, and then, toward the end, sugar is added. Meanwhile, egg yolks and sugar are combined. They'll be whisked to a pale yellow.
On va blanchir les jaunes avec le sucre.
Flour is added.
On incorpore la farine. Si tu veux, je peux mélanger. Voilà. Parce qu'elle est, comment dire, elle est sous-cuite. Hein. Tu vois, elle est vachement cuite.
Maintenant, on va mettre le beurre dans le lait.
Butter is added to the boiling
On
milk.
ajoute le beurre au lait.
After it's melted, it's combined with the yolk mixture.
Alors, le mélange beurre, lait et gousse de vanille sur le mélange jaune d'œuf, sucre, farine.
The yolk mixture is transferred to a larger bowl, and the egg whites are added, completing the batter.
C'est impressionnant, on va mettre tous les blancs d'œufs.
Ton appareil va pas être trop compact là. Non? Tu veux que je te mette dedans? Presque comme des îles flottantes. Et voilà.
The smaller pans will hold the crepes that form the inside of the cake. The large pan, coated with clarified butter, is the cover. The large pan goes briefly over heat, and a sort of assembly line process is started with making the smaller crepes. Each pan is buttered, put briefly over direct heat, then placed in the oven.
Voilà la première. Alors tout le travail
Then 4 of the smaller crepes are covered with the big crepe.
pour recouvrir. Voilà, on chapeaute le gâteau avec la dernière. Voilà, comme ceci. Vous pouvez voir.
Using a towel, the chef carefully tucks the edges of the large crepe under the small ones.
Donner une très belle forme à l'aide d'une serviette. On devrait même les servir comme ça, tu vois. Découvrir au dernier moment. Et voilà ce qu'on appelle le gâteau de crêpes. Les couches du gâteau.
It's served with vanilla custard cream.